Very welcome in Ganden Cho.
Thank you.
You allowed us to ask some questions, and I will try to find words to express the questions we might have. So what I'm wondering about is basically, what is Tibetan Buddhism? What is the philosophy behind it, and how can this philosophy help us in our all-day life?
Okay, Buddhist philosophy based on the analyze. We always in our life we want to analyze. We want to know what is reality. Then to analyze it, in Buddhist philosophy we explain very deeply how to analyze, how to reach reality, and how it's deep that reality. Sometimes we see reality very easy, but after we confuse a lot of we get a lot of confusion from this, what we realize, this reality. Therefore, in Buddhist philosophy, teach us very profound of how to find reality, how to work with this reality in ourselves, and how to share with others this reality. Not enough, reality. You have to share with people to reality, and reality is the based on the relative, and then therefore there's a lot of things to learn. Therefore, it's also in the Buddhist we have three parts important: that base and method and results. Difference. That base, when Buddhist philosophy explain that all of base, then also explain that method. Then after we can get results. If we don't know which the base, we cannot know which the method. If we don't know method, we cannot get results. A result always you get when you have all of cause, not only one cause. Sometimes we think that one cause can get results. Not one cause makes from lot of one results makes a lot of cause, coming from a lot of cause. Therefore, it's important to know details, all of cause. Then this in Buddhist philosophy explain this subject.
So you have answers to questions as how we can realize or perceive the world around us, how to understand it, and you also have solutions we can use in our all-day life. I mean, something that helps us kind of understand things that happen around us, or kind of tips you can give us. You talk a lot about meditation in Buddhism, do you?
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering whether there's something small we can take with us in our all-day life, just to, in a nutshell.
Natural. Yeah, you means you want one example to...
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe this could help.
Yeah, sure. That a lot of things that sometimes example when we give value things, objects we give value, but sometimes we think that value is coming from that object, If we analyze well, that value is, we are inputting that value, First we should input it, we cannot have object, object cannot have itself value, But for when perceiving, we're not perceiving that. Why always when we give value, they should be compared, Compare is coming from mind. Object, two object cannot compare themselves. We compare from our mind. That type of analyze, this is the simple one. You ask me there.
So may I put this into an example? Just as we had, if we have a flower in front of us, we see a flower and we realize it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Then we actually produce something in our own mind.
Yeah.
So that we believe the flower is beautiful. Is that correct?
Yeah, a flower is beautiful. Sometimes we don't need reasons, a lot of reasons. You say flower is beautiful because I like it, Then sometimes a lot of reasons is not based on the reality reason. Just only reason is very, very straight. It's reasons.
Narrow.
Yeah.
Very narrow.
Very narrow reasons.
Yeah.
Then we need a lot of with ample, open reasons, to things. Yeah.
And so could we say that we can apply this principle to basically all things that are around us? I mean, does that mean that we actually feel our reality with the sense that we experience in a way?
Sure, totally true. This not only we are talking about Buddhist philosophy and Buddhism, we are talking about that. When we say that training of our mind, not telling that about our sense we cannot train. You know, when there's one flowers, you can see flowers. When you check out flowers, you cannot see flowers. You know, sense depending totally in the object, external object. You know? Inner mind is different. You know, you can think, you can perform. Example that first who had great compassion, they don't have from first time, you know. First time they have like us, that compassion is very limited you know, not for all beings. Then to train this compassion, training, then they grown up, they love grown up, all of beings, then compassion is grown up. You know? This is not coming from sense, it's coming inner mind. You know? Also, when we see things, that objects we think, and then we listen music, no? Sometimes you check it well, that, you check well, you need some intention in inner mind, and where you put, you are there, you know? Maybe you're looking one film, you're one pictures, and you're listening one music, you have one attention inside inner mind. You know? You should decide where you want to go. You know? That means we know that not only their sense working. You know, behind of sense, there's one mind is very powerful decision where we'll be. You know, therefore that mind we can train, and therefore there's a Buddhism based on the training of inner mind. You know? And that when we get pleasure of, when we get objective from that mind, then that pleasure is much warmer, much stronger than pleasure of sense. Why pleasure sense always is the dependent object? There's not a lot of change. Always same. You know, you feel like new, but not true. It's like
so there's kind of no limits for the mind.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, not limit. This is main from answer from the Buddhist. You know, we can grow up whatever how much we want. We can grow up we are developing our mind. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bogdan Rinpoche. That's very good to have you here.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best for the future, and I hope we see you again here.
Sure. Thank you.